Hare Krishna. Today we are reading from Bhagavad Gita 5.21. And this chapter is called Karma Yoga, action in Krishna consciousness. It means how do we perform our actions while always thinking about Krishna. Over here in 5.21, Krishna is saying, so Krishna is continuing from the previous few shlokas, where Krishna was talking about how a learned, right, and a sincere Brahmin sees everyone as equal. An elephant, a dog eater, a Brahman, everyone. Then he continued that how, when one has equanimity in everything and sees equanimity, whether it's situation in life, whether it is people, whether it's across anything, right? And they do not get too happy in their happiness and nor get too sad in their sadness. So over here, Krishna is continuing that such a liberated person is not attracted to material sense pleasure, but is always in trance, enjoying the pleasure within. Right? Enjoying the pleasure within. Why? Because that person, that soul, knows that who is with me? Krishna. So they are always in trance. They're always in a whole different world and a whole different level. To us, we may see such pure Vaishnava sadhus as being present over here on this material earth. And they're doing the same activities as us. They're eating, they're sleeping, they're going to the bathroom, they take a shower, they fall sick, they take medicines, right? They're shopping, they're doing everything like us. They're going to malls, they're doing everything. But we do not understand what is actually going on inside. Within them, what is going on with such pure sadhus? In fact, when Srila Prabhupada was on this planet, he was actually one night performing kirtan and singing that he started dancing. And in that dance, he became and came in so much trance. And that at that time, Krishna actually came and put a garland on Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada started dancing even more in that ecstasy. Then when the devotees came, they asked Srila Prabhupada what happened. Srila Prabhupada was not saying. And he said Krishna came and he gave me this beautiful garland. And during the Rath Yatra, right? Srila Prabhupada is dancing, and tells his devotees, close disciples that are there with him on the Rath, that Narad Muni also is here. So that Srila Prabhupada was on this material planet. And everyone saw, oh, he's taking so many flights, he is preaching about Krishna. Yes, that is there. But he's eating also what we are eating. He is sleeping also how we sleep. He is falling sick also. He left his body also. Right? But Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktipad, Bapuji, our entire Vaishnav Guru Sampradaya, they are not attracted to this material sense pleasure. They may doing it with us. They come down to our level to be with us. Otherwise, they are at such a high level, right? That if they really remain at that level, they would be out of reach for us. Just like how when we fall sick, we have to go to the doctor. And now, if the doctor explains to us in those medical terms, we will not be able to understand. Right? In Munna by MBBS or in the Three Idiots one, there was some dialogue from a textbook definition. And then the teacher asked, what is that? He said, oh, that is just a fever. Right? They have such big words for everything. So the doctor explains to us at his level, we will not be able to understand. So the doctor simplifies it and he comes down to our level to make us understand what is wrong, what is going on, and it shows examples. Right? So in the same way, our spiritual master is so elevated. In fact, there is no difference between our spiritual master and Krishna. Right? And once there was this one devotee in Delhi, where actually she lived near the old, in the olden days near Delhi, where actually her spiritual master, her Guru Maharaj, and Krishna came to her door at the same time. So she saw this, she had requested, and invited her spiritual master to come to her place. Her name began with an S. I'm not recalling her name now, but Sasni Bai, something like that it was. So she invited her Guru Maharaj to come to her place. But as her Guru Maharaj came, what does she see? That Vrindavan Chandra, Krishna, Jagannath is also with her, with her spiritual master. So immediately, what did she do? She went to the doorstep and she pulled Krishna's hand and she brought him inside. She told him, "Come, come here, hold these flowers. My Guru Maharaj just come, let's welcome him." Right? And Krishna was stunned. That I am here, Krishna, and still you are bringing your Guru Maharaj first. And she said, "Krishna, you said Tadvidi Pranipatena, that approach a bona fide spiritual master. In fact, Arjuna was standing right in front of Krishna. Right in the Mahabharata when the Bhagavad Gita was being spoken. But still, Krishna explains to Arjuna what is the process to approach a bona fide spiritual master, render service unto them, then inquire from them about the supreme truth. And they will explain it to you because they have seen the supreme truth. Right? Today, when people go to other countries, to Switzerland, to Paris, to Dubai, anywhere, right? Then they come back. Then you ask them, "How was your trip?" They say, "Oh, it was so beautiful. The Eiffel Tower in Paris, all of the restaurants, the cruise by the Rhine River, the Disney World in Paris, the mountains in Switzerland, right? The Burj Khalifa, it is so beautiful." How are they able to describe that to us? And then they tell us that when you go over there, you should go here, go to this street, go over here, you will enjoy that place. They have a nice vibe in that area. The food is good, the music is good, you will enjoy a lot. And if you go to Switzerland, go to this village, and over there you will live right on the mountain in a small home as if you are living like a local. How are they able to tell us all this? Because they went and saw it and came. Right? So when our spiritual master is telling us this, they have seen it. Do not take that very lightly. Right? That all these liberated souls, personalities, we think, oh, they're just regular people like us. They are not. We should not take them lightly at all. They have seen the truth. They have experienced it. That's why they tell us that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And then they explain about his pastimes that he performed. In fact, acharyas even say that when we offer Shringar to Krishna, the dresses, right, the poshak that Krishna is wearing, even that, do not take it very lightly. Because in that also, it is then acharya, because nobody can go and become a Shringar for Krishna without his mercy. And in that Shringar for Krishna, for our Guru Maharaj, that actually is the fibers, that is all Acharya's cloth. So they say that we should even pray to that Shringar, to the dresses that we're offering to our lordships, because we cannot offer any regular dress to Krishna. So that's how, when all of these elevated personalities, right? Krishna is saying that such liberated person is not attracted to material sense pleasure, but is always in trance. Bapuji also refers to this many times in his katha that apni andar ki dunya banao. Right? And Krishna is saying the same thing. That enjoying the pleasure within, the person is satisfied within themselves. They do not need any external, whether it's friends, family, money, food, bars, parties, anything for enjoyment. In fact, such devotees, pure devotees of the Lord, right? They are in trance within. If you leave them alone, they will be the happiest, right? Because they're always with pleasure from within. So, in this way, the self realized person enjoys unlimited happiness, for he concentrates on the Supreme. So, when they are within, right, when they're enjoying from within, what are they doing? From within, they're thinking about Krishna. When we have some free time, we think, oh, let us watch a show, let us read a book, let us catch up on how the market is doing, let us do something. But these elevated sadhus, not just during the free time, but the entire day, in every single moment, they are concentrating on the Supreme from within. So that's why even if something happens, and if we ask our spiritual master, oh, how are you doing? I heard this happened to you. They respond that this is the mercy of Krishna. Once, when Bapuji was visiting his god brother, god brother's name was Maharajji. Everybody called him with love Maharajji. And he was in Rishikesh. And Maharajji had been diagnosed with cancer in the last stage. And so, for the last few days of his life in this world, in this material world, Maharajji was on bed rest. But Bapuji had gone to see him. Maharajji could not talk, say anything. He was seeing Bapuji and he was trying to talk. He was talking. And Bapuji sat there, spoke to him. And before even Bapuji went there, he told his disciples to make all arrangements for Bapuji. Maharajji was there in a condition where he cannot even move properly, no energy in the body, cannot speak properly, but he's making all the arrangements for Bapuji's arrival and his stay and everything. And making sure that there's proper welcome for Bapuji, everything is there. And then Bapuji and Maharajji, of course, they met, they spoke. And then as Bapuji was leaving, Bapuji mentioned that he told Maharajji that Radharani sab acha karegi. Right? With the mercy of Krishna and Radharani, everything will be fine. Don't worry, Maharaj. And guess what Maharajji's response was? Maharajji responded to Bapuji that Abhi bhi bahut acha kar rahi hai Radharani. That even in this condition where I am suffering so much in this body, I cannot speak clearly, but she is still, right, showering a mercy on me, and she is showering all of the happiness on me. Right? What did Maharajji say? Abhi bhi acha hi kar rahi hai Radharani. That even this is for my good. Who can say that? Krishna is talking about such pure, elevated souls over here who enjoy unlimited happiness from within because they're always focused on the Supreme, concentrating on the Supreme. Just thinking about how much unlimited happiness they enjoy from within, we start feeling so empty, so shallow that where are we? We are looking for happiness in this material world where everything is temporary. And even our family and our relatives are our relatives till when? Till we do not leave this body. There is one person who's always with us, and that is Krishna. And that Krishna will never leave us alone. He's always with us, he's within us too. Right? We are part and parcel of that Supreme. So even from within, we should always concentrate on Krishna. Always think about Krishna. Right? Enjoying the pleasure within. Today we look at our phones, the reels we keep watching till the night because they give our brain that dopamine hit. They say do not watch your phones in the night before you sleep because the blue screen and that light from the phone affects your sleep. But now scientists have gone even a step beyond that and they have researched and said it is not that the light does not make you sleep or the blue light affects you. It actually is that when you are watching all of these reels, little dopamine, a chemical in our body keeps getting released every time we are watching that reel. And that's why we get so addicted to it that we do not realize that because of those reels, we are messing up our sleep cycle. And once the sleep cycle gets messed up, all of the health issues start. It is very important to focus on the sleep. And then also, whenever we have time, instead of looking outside for pleasure, focus within, go within for Krishna. Think about Krishna, concentrate on Krishna. What must Krishna be doing now? Oh, on this planet, he must be doing some Leela. He must be somewhere he's doing Damodar Leela. Somewhere he is manifesting himself and appearing as the son of Devaki and Vasudev. Somewhere he is lifting the Govardhan. Somewhere he is leaving for Dwarka and the gopis and Radharani are crying. Right? Somewhere he's speaking the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. Somewhere he's in Dwarka and when Sudama has come to meet him. Right? You know how today, these days, we follow like a lot of these famous actors or celebrities who we like, who we look up to. What do? We start researching them. We start looking at the Instagram page. We see what they like, what are the foods that they like, when they were born, how old are they, what is their relationship status, right? Where are they going today? Where are they going next month? What are their plans? Which movie they are doing that is coming up? Right? We completely research them. So that same principle, if we apply to learning about Krishna, we start researching that how, when did Krishna manifest? Right? Where was he? Where did he appear? What are the pastimes he performed? What are the food stuff that Krishna likes? Right? What are the great activities, the great pastimes that Krishna performed? Where did he perform them? What is his message? Right? All of that is available in the scriptures, in the Shastras. In that way, when we have some free time, rather than looking and focusing on our celebrities and trying to understand where they are, what they are doing, we focus on Krishna understanding. What does Krishna say? When he says there's unlimited universes that come out of him, what does it mean? When he says in every moment I'm performing many pastimes in all of these universes, how does that happen? All of that is there in the Bhagavatam, right in the Bhagavad Gita. The message of the song of God, the Bhagavad Gita, this is Krishna's direct message. We should spend time learning about Krishna, just how we learn about the celebrities. And in that way, we will always be concentrated on Him. And that will give us immense bliss, pleasure of the inside. Because Krishna is Satchit Anand. Anand means bliss. And when we are researching about Him and we're always thinking about Him, we also are always in bliss. In that way, we are always in that trance, enjoying the pleasure from within. We don't need someone to come and tell us, "Oh, you're looking nice. Oh, today you're smiling. Or today you had a good day. It seems like," and so on. You're already happy from within. Right? So let us focus on chanting, reading the scriptures, listening to Hari Katha, performing seva, and always thinking about Krishna. And in this way, we will go back to Godhead in this lifetime. With that, we'll end here today. Then we'll continue tomorrow. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे. Hare Krishna.